2021 Actions Plan. Hello, YouTube family. Happy New Year and welcome back to our channel 2021.
Yes, Happy New Year everyone, wherever you're watching us from. Happy New Year, and I believe this year shall be a blessed year in your life, a year of prosperity, a year of happiness, a year of joy, a year of good health.
Oh, good. And our topic today, we want to discuss about how to start a year as a couple. You know, as a marriage couple, how can you plan? How can you organize yourself in order to start this year? Remember, plans always help us to succeed. So how can you make that plan, work for you in 2021? And how can you walk through that plan to reach to your destiny or success in life?
Yeah, so the first thing that we'll talk about, we'll just reflect what our year was like, 2020.
Yeah.
And then we'll move on to 2021, and also to help some couples on what we used to do every beginning of the year, what we used to plan, and what we want to achieve during the year. So, honey, how was your year last year?
No, last year was very good. Yeah, we cannot complain so much. If we complain so much, then we are selfish. We need to appreciate God.
Yes.
That God is faithful. Whatever came in our year, whatever we encounter, whatever we may face, God is still on the throne. Okay,
Yes.
Last year was pretty good. There was some up and down here and there, but here we are. We all the whole world cry about the pandemic of coronavirus, and then here we survive.
Yes, and for me, reaching this time, like these days, by the grace of God, because most people have died a lot, especially during this pandemic. We could hear some other countries, it's 10,000 people per day, 15,000 people, but God protected us. All my family were okay, no one had COVID. It's by the grace of God. If you and your family did not get sick, no one died, it's by the grace of God. So we always need to appreciate the life that God has given us.
Yes, it's very much important to appreciate the life which God has given us. We don't need to appreciate God for, in the big things.
Yes.
With the little things,
have.
you can say thank you, God. With the little things, you can appreciate Him. You can say thank you, Jesus, for the day, for the breath of life which you have given me. Thank you. And I believe that God will be happy if we can begin to thank God, in small things.
Yes, so we just want to help couples, and I'm sure this will help you. So this is what we used to do every year at the end of the year, maybe January or December 31st. We sit down as a couple, we plan what we want to achieve throughout the 2021. But the first thing that we used to do is to dedicate the year to God.
Yeah.
So if you don't dedicate the year to God, you may find some obstacles. Yes, we may find, even if you pray to God, you might find some obstacles, but that prayer can cover everything.
Definitely.
Yeah, so we always start the beginning of the year with prayer. We dedicate our lives to God's hands, our plans, our children, and everything that we do in the year 2021.
Yes, it's very much important to bring God in whatever plan you want to do in life. Any plan you want to do in life in this new year, associate God in your plan if you want to succeed, because He knows the futures. He knows what's going to happen in this year. He knows all the obstacles and all the problems you're going to might encounters in the year. He knows. So it's all begin with prayer. Dedicate the year. Allow God to lead your family. Allow God to protect your family. Allow God be the center of your family.
Yes.
And this will bring a lot of protection and a lot of success in the family.
Yes. So the other thing that we normally do, so I'll just ask another question to my husband. So relationship-wise, darling, how have we been for the last year?
All right, relationship it was pretty good. We've been improving a lot. As I say, relationship, it's like a flower. just like this flower, if you don't throw water, the flower will
Won't grow.
dry, and die. But if you put more water and manure and compost and all other things, this flower is gonna grow. So love in the marriage, we need to maintain it. So this year we will see a very great, tremendous in our relationship, a lot of change and a lot of improvement, and we give God to glory. It was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, so this is what we used to do every year. Also, you need to evaluate yourself as a couple. Talk about how your relationship was the other year and what you need to improve this year. This is important for you. You will know which part you need to improve and which part maybe something is wrong. You need to talk about it, and then everything will be well. So it's important as a couple to evaluate your relationship every year.
Yeah.
Every year. So I'm encouraging you couples, for this year I want you to put down in your list, talk about what you want to achieve in your relationship as a couple. If there's anything wrong, talk about it. If there's anything you want to improve, you need to talk about it.
Yes.
So the other thing that I want you to know as a couple is to feel free to talk about your sexual life. So we learn every day. Sex is something that people don't talk about it, but it's important. As a couple, you talk about it.
Yes, because this is one of the area, we can say untouchable area, especially to the fellow Christians out there. They don't want to talk about it, they let it cover it, but this one of the area also kills and destroy a lot of relationship, a lot of marriage.
Yes.
Though people, they can go to the court and talk about other things, but they hide this. It's like it's shameful to talk about it. But it's very crucial to bring it loud and to talk about sexual life, because if that area is die, I'm telling you that marriage, that relationship won't be stand. Therefore, we need to improve our sexual relationship. Discuss with your partner what you like and what don't like, what you want to bring him. It's a part of communication. It's not something which you can feel shame to talk about it or to do about it. This is your wife. You cannot go outside and practice it outside. Practice that in the house. Enjoy it within the house. You have it there. So we would like to encourage couples to feel so much comfortable to talk about this issue, and I believe that it will bring changes in their marriages.
Yes. So the other thing that we used to do every year is to plan for the year. It's very much important as a couple for you to plan for the year. You need to plan what you want to achieve as a couple, as individual, and as a family.
Yeah.
You need to plan what you have to achieve. So my husband will explain what we used to do with the calendar.
Okay, so every year we have a calendar. This is a 2021 calendar. I believe you can see. Maybe I'm not be able to see.
Focus.
All right, 2021 calendars. So we normally write down. We have a note. We write down in our house. So we write down things which we want to achieve in this new year.
Yes.
2021, things which I want to achieve. I want to work. It might be within ourselves as a couple, love, relationship, sexual life, or romantic, or many things, communications, or unity, doing things together. So those are things we used to run down. As you can see here, we've got already our list. You want to be able to say we've got already our list, which we're already writing, some of the point which we want to work. So when we write the point, we want to focus to that point to make sure that this point, we are following the point.
Yes.
So this is help us to focus on one thing than to have so multiple of many things which you don't know where to focus, because after 3 months, every 3 months we go back and review to see if are we really working toward our plans, or are we slow down, or are we really push out to reach to the goals. So those are things we used to do. Sometimes we write about financial, what as a couple, what do we want to save? Our target of this year, we want to save money in our account, we want to reach this amount. What can we do? together we can make better, because if one is weak, another one can help him. So those are things, and it's really helped us a lot.
Yeah, so it's very much important for you to plan, especially women, you know. Sometimes we come out of the way and without our husband knowing,
Yeah.
which also destroy plans, you know. So it's important, if you want to do anything financially, talk to your husband, ask him, even if it's your money, even if you're working, but you need to get permission from your husband, ask him, can I do this? Your husband maybe will have an idea, say, no, maybe what you want to do is not necessary at the moment.
Yeah.
Since we are saving, let's do something else, or you can do the other thing.
Yeah, it's very much important to communicate. So whether it's your money, but you're not alone, you're living with your husband, there's somebody next to you. You can't just want to do whatever you want to do because it is your money. No, you need to consult, you know, talk to your partner and ask the idea, the plan. And you maybe, no, you can buy, and now we don't need these things at the moment because it's not our priority. Let's focus first on one thing, you know. It's help than doing things by yourself, which can bring trouble in your house. And also, you know, we, in our calendars, as you can see, there's a point, places where we have marked. So there's a time we have marked, time of prayers, time of fasting as a couple, where we just pray for marriage. Remember, marriage is under attack, and the enemy, the devil, does not lack unity in the marriage. Destroy marriage by bringing a lot of divorce and misunderstanding. So there is a point where we have marked, you know, prayer and fasting, where we really concentrate praying just for marriage, praying for love, for our family request. So it's very important you write everything down as you go, you move about, you know, according to the plan. Not just to say I will wake up at now. The enemy, the devil, is well organized. The kingdom of darkness well plans at this time. They plans everything. Why can you, as the children of God, we cannot plan? You know, we can just wake up and do things. No, you need to have a plan, because you always have to consult your plan. Is these things I wrote down works? You can ask your spouse, is these things we wrote down works? If it's not work, how can we make it work? Yeah.
I think that's another important thing my husband said about praying for marriage. Most couples, we tend to relax when we get married, you know. It's important that you have time to pray for your marriage, you know. Especially this year, please get time to focus, at least get a day or two, whatever fasting, any schedule that you can have, pray for your marriage. Intimacy, you can pray for intimate, yes, you can pray for intimate. You can pray for anything for your marriage, apart from children. Also, you know, focus and also for your marriage, for God to protect your marriage. And the other thing that we tend to forget, and also this is also used to be in our calendar, is also on our children, you know, school. I think most couples, we focus more on finances, things like that, but we forget our children. So this is what we also used to do. We sometimes, you know, kids, sometimes they fail. Maybe the other year the kid didn't do well, but we also try to focus. We get time for our kids, you know, to help them with homework, to help them understand, to help them study, yeah, and just to get time also for them.
Yeah, and then we need to include the children within our plan as a couple. Don't let your children behind. Those are your children. They are the future of tomorrow. You know, check their books, see where they are not doing well and which subject they are struggle. Try to step in.
Yes.
Have that little time to teach them, especially this COVID-19 time, you know, when everything was online. You know, many children, many families struggle because there was no having that time to spend with the children, you know, to teach them. Children need your presence. They need that time. You as a parent, spend time with your children. Ask them questions. Ask your daughter questions. Your daughter might be struggling, might be bullying at school. Your son might be bullying at school. You know, you just have, welcome, you come from school. No, ask them, are you happy? If anything does not make you happy at school, your friend, let the children express what they feel. It's very much important. Otherwise, you're going to kill the children, because what they are going through, you as a parent, you really don't know. It's why we found many kids being molested, being raped, because When the child want to tell anything, no, don't talk about that. No, let them talk. Let them be expressed to the parents. If they don't express it to you, to whom do you think your children they feel comfortable to speak to? No. Give that time. Allow your children to feel comfortable in the house. Give them time. Take them out. Spoil them sometimes, and educating them with a discipline.
Yes. So these are just points that we normally focus on every year. So we talk about dedication, your relationship, sexually, individual achievements, and also marriage achievements, and then prayer for your marriage, so children as well. So these are the things that we normally focus every year. Finances, yes. So it's very much important that you also do the same. This is just to help you if you don't have anything, or maybe don't have an idea on how to start a year as a couple, and I believe this video will help you. And thank you so much for watching. I believe you've been blessed. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like, share, and hit that notification bell for more upcoming videos. Until next time, it's bye-bye.
Bye.